Yeah, I think it's the nature of the game. I think for everyone, you're desperate to play well, whether you're an established player, for instance, or whether you're someone who's potentially seen as on the fringes. So no, we know there's huge quality in those guys, and it's great to expose them to these conditions. And I think if you're looking at the game today, we needed someone to go on and sort of really take ownership of that chase. I think one great learning is always and you lose a couple of wickets in clusters in these kind of conditions is a good time for the opposition to really squeeze you, and you feel under pressure. So I think we know that. You look at the first two games, Milan sort of taking the game all the way through, and Jason Roy playing a long innings to score 100. So we maybe just missed someone today going on and playing that sort of real sort of match-defining innings.
Josh, obviously, given his debut today, how conscious were you of giving him his full overs, and were there any regrets given that you only bowled Adil for 5, you obviously was bowling beautifully?
No regrets at all. I thought it was a great opportunity for Rayan to bowl 10 overs today, and we know what a class performer Adil is, and I thought it was just made sense to give Rayan the opportunity to bowl, and then see him bowl and bowl to good players. Put him under a bit of pressure, which is great, and that's what you want to do, and give him opportunity to influence the game as much as he could.
Halfway, I guess the 247 was very in your mind, confident.
Yeah, I think so. I don't think it was ever a straightforward wicket. I think I thought we bowled fantastically well in the power play. But you could see a few balls keeping low and sort of not much pace to work with as a batter. So it was never going to be straightforward, but I thought they were under par.
Josh, playing in debt rather can be challenging in terms of maintaining intensity. Were you happy with that regard?
Yeah, I think absolutely. We changed a few things today, and like I say, gave opportunity to people in different ways. But I thought the intensity was there. I think it's quite an individual thing as well to sort of really look after that side of things, and we've all got plenty to play for, and so I guess as an individual it's kind of something to reflect on and answer that question. But no, I don't think we lacked that. I think reflecting on the way we batted, did we have enough intensity in our batting and trying to score? But I think I wouldn't question that.
So we were repeatedly told by people who know local conditions a lot better than we did that this was the best pitch for batting on in the country. Were you surprised by how the game went?
Not particularly, no. It was a sort of quite dry surface. Bangladesh obviously know their conditions as well as better than us. Won the toss and chose to bat. So I'm sure they thought it would slow up and maybe spin a bit more. And the games have probably finished a bit too early for the dew to really take effect.
Shakib took a 300 ODI wicket today, and is about 20 odd short of 7,000 runs in the format. But how do you rate him as an ODI player? Is he one of the greats in the format?
Yeah, he's certainly a fantastic player. Those numbers sort of speak for themselves, don't they? So I'm playing against him. You know what a great challenge it is. I think go back to the 2019 World Cup, his performances were outstanding. He's a brilliant player.
And I guess you learned right by winning the first two games to take a few risks today, bring Rian in and Sam coming out to fire. But would you say that victory wasn't the be-all and end-all today?
We certainly believe we could win the game, and I think if we played well enough, we would have won the game. But absolutely, as an opportunity today to give Rayan his debut, for Sam to bat at number 5, and we only. It's the last ODI we play now until September, so especially in these conditions, it felt like a great chance to try and sort of gather as much information as we can and expose people to different situations. And if we lost the game, then so be it. But I certainly believe we had a team and performance that we could have won the game today as well.
Last one at the back.
Just England they have won only 3 matches out of the last 9 they played, and you won't be playing much matches before September as well. Do you think England is well shaped before the World Cup right now to regain the trophy? Also, having more matches across the formats, is that fact create some fuss to make a strong 11 in ODIs?
Sorry, you have to explain the question.
England has won probably 3 matches, last 9 they played, and you don't have many more matches before the World Cup, before September. And do you think England are well shaped right now to win the World Cup again? Also having more matches across the format, do you think this thing creates some problem for you to create a well balanced team in ODIs?
Yeah, I think the schedule's hugely challenging to always get your best 11 on the field, but I think the sort of from the previous cycle of the World Cup, the game's changed a bit. I think as well, looking back to the T20 World Cup, we probably went into that World Cup having never played our perceived best 11, and then having to get into the tournament and going on to win it gives you great confidence that even though we haven't had the opportunities to sort of always play our best team, and like you mentioned, now not playing for a while, but I think international cricket's become a bit just focused on the ICC tournaments. I think that's the sort of way we're building towards that, and we know come the World Cup we'll have the opportunity to pick from everyone who's available.